rusty tires hum their tune to the air. Olhao whispers, leave your cares back there. The sun winks down, painting freckles on the sand. We drown the secrets whispered by the waves and tide.
After our ziplining adventure, we will continue our journey back to Portugal. Tonight, we are staying in Olhao, a coastal town in the Algarve region. We spent the late afternoon in the beautiful harbour. We spent a quiet afternoon enjoying the beautiful views, watching the world go by and sipping a refreshing drink. The top of the day, we enjoyed a delicious fish dinner by the harbour. The perfect end to a perfect day. The following day, we head to Vila Nova de Milfontes, a coastal town on the Atlantic coast of the Alentejo region. On the way, we stopped at two highlights. First is Ponte de Atalaya, an impressive headland that embodies the Costa Vicentina's rugged beauty. Here, the cliffs rise steeply from the ocean, offering panoramic views of the endless Atlantic horizon. Ponte de Atalaya is special not only because of the views, but also because of the traces of a rich history. The plateau contains the remains of a prehistoric settlement and megalithic monuments, indicating that this place was significant thousands of years ago. Archaeological finds show that people once lived here who used the ocean as a source of food and inspiration. From here, we continued our journey to the second highlight of the day. The Cabo Sardau lighthouse stands on the rugged west coast of the Alentejo. Since 1915, it has guided ships along this treacherous coastline, where steep cliffs rise from the ocean and powerful waves crash against the rocks. While the lighthouse itself is modest in size, its location makes it special. It boasts one of the most impressive viewpoints on the entire Costa Vicentina. Cabo Sardau's unique charm lies in its blend of heritage and nature. Visitors come not only to see the maritime monument, but also to witness the rare natural spectacle of storks building their nests on the rocks right above the ocean. This is the only place in the world where these birds breed so close to the sea. It's time to head to our final destination of the day. Vila Nova de Milfontes lies on Portugal's southwest coast, where the Miro River meets the Atlantic Ocean. Shaped by water, wind and time, this town is one of the gateways to the wild beauty of the Alentejo region. Nicknamed the Princess of the Alentejo, it is one of the region's most captivating destinations. Founded in the late 15th century, Milfontes was strategically located to watch over the river. The 17th century São Clemente fortress still looks out across the estuary, a reminder of the days when pirate ships sailed these waters. To the east, Praia da Franquia and Praia do Farol are sheltered by the river and offer calm waters that are ideal for swimming and families. To the north, the wild and untamed Praia do Malhao stretches out, with rolling dunes leading down to the crashing surf of the Atlantic. Flowing between these beaches is the Mira River, one of the cleanest in Europe, which winds gently through the landscape and invites kayaking, paddleboarding and quiet moments on its banks. Wander through the old town and you will find narrow whitewashed streets, colourful trim on the houses, lively squares, and plenty of cafes and restaurants serving Alentejo specialities, from fresh seafood to local wines. But Milfontes isn't just a beach destination, it's also a gateway to adventure. It is one of the most important stops along the road to Vicentina's Fisherman's Trail, a long-distance hiking route tracing the rugged cliffs and hidden coves of Portugal's southwest coast. Today's journey took us from Vila Nova de Milfontes north along the Alentejo coast to the port city of Sines. We started exploring at Praia Vasco da Gama, the city's main beach. This wide, sandy beach is surrounded by the Atlantic Ocean and the harbour walls. From there, we climbed up to Castelo de Sines, a medieval fortress that has watched over the coastline for centuries. At the gate stands a statue of the city's most famous resident, Vasco da Gama, the great Portuguese explorer who sailed to India at the end of the 15th century. His statue stands next to the church where he was baptized. After enjoying the view from the castle walls, it was time for a break. We stopped at the famous Vila de Ouro pastry shop, renowned for its pastinhos, small, buttery almond cakes that melt in your mouth and embody the sweet traditions of Sines. After enjoying coffee and cake, we continued our walk through the narrow streets of the old town, where whitewashed houses with tiled facades and balconies overlook the Bay of Sines and the busy fishing harbour below. On our way back south to Milfontes, we made a final stop at Porto Covo, a picturesque fishing village nestled on the edge of dramatic cliffs. The coastline here is dramatic, with waves crashing against hidden coves and Atlantic winds shaping the rocky landscape. Porto Covo has long been a resilient place, once a bustling hub for fishing and trade. It is now equally cherished for its natural beauty and tranquil way of life. And that gradually brings us to the end of our 14-day tour of Portugal and Spain. We raise our glasses to a wonderful trip before driving back to Lisbon the next day with heavy hearts. However, we still have one last surprise in store. On the way back, in the small village of Aguas de Moura, we visit a very special monument. Here, you can admire the Whistler cork oak tree. This 236-year-old tree is 14 meters high. It has been a national symbol since 1988, and the Guinness Book of Records describes it as the oldest cork oak in the world. The cork oak is the symbol of the Alentejo, and it seems fitting that we bid farewell to this region at its oldest representative. And with this tribute to this natural wonder, we bring our 14-day road trip through Portugal and Spain to an end. We hope you enjoyed our little documentary, and that it will inspire your own travels. And as always, keep traveling and we hope to see you next time.